That's different.
It's what?
It still looks like it's got the paper on it.
I know. I should have something. Hey there!
Hey.
We are the this Fluffies. I'm Christian.
I'm Eric.
Thanks for watching us. Before we go ahead, please follow, subscribe, like our video, have our YouTube, have Instagram and Facebook. Please.
Yes, please.
And we're gonna do our 5th installment of
SnackCrate.
SnackCrate. And what it is?
So each month we get a different box from a different, usually it's from a country.
Or a state, like
Or
one,
a state.
the second was Hawaii.
And basically we try their snacks and one drink. So we chose
In
the
this
option
case,
of
There are
choosing a
three
drink.
kinds of boxes. One is a drink. in our
Yeah.
case. So for this month, the box is a bit different.
Yeah.
Because why?
Because this month it's a road trip across the USA.
This is the road trip, and they have the pass the oaks. So there it comes with a guide. Here they have a map. With the idea is they want to support business, especially these times of pandemic. So they want to go different states, like a road trip.
Yeah.
And like you always do, we like to add a twist to this experience.
So we asked friends or someone we know from the country or
We're the Fluffies, you know, people everywhere.
Yeah.
So this time, I have the pleasure to do for dear friends, Ron and Greg.
Yes.
So we're gonna try with them right now. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey Ron, hi Greg.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Greg.
Hi.
Thanks for being here with us.
For this
We're glad to be here.
Glad we were asked.
And like you mentioned before, the first time you do somebody you know in person, actually.
Yeah.
So you know both of you, so watch out.
Okay.
And we know where you live.
Well, do you? Since I'm
And we've been to Kentucky like 7 times, 2011, 2012, but never been to Owensboro. We even got a picture online,
downtown.
That's it. Yeah.
and there's this other picture. So the world premiere.
That's all brand new within the last 5 or 6 years.
Had a good time in Kentucky. 7 times. One by car and also by bus.
Yeah. The first time was by plane. The reason we're here today is we are going to open up our latest snack crate.
Mm.
The subscription thing
Yeah.
box. So every month is a specific.
Usually they send stuff from a different country each time. It's called Road Trip. And the road trip is through the US.
They said they want to stimulate the economy and help business. And
Yeah, so there's a little intro here. Pack your bags and don't bother buying a plane ticket because we're hitting the open road. The United States is home to a vast number, 50 to be exact, of individually unique mini countries.
Wow.
This nuance makes the country the road trip capital of the world. Driving across the country will allow you to transport yourself from desert to forest to bustling city without whipping out your passport once.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
We did a road trip before, right, Greg? Remember you went by car to California or something?
Well, yeah, I did when I was in high school.
Right.
We went. I had a friend whose family had to get to California for a wedding, and he was in a wheelchair. He had muscular dystrophy, and so we had to. Using a plane was going to be an issue, it was just easier to drive. So we turned it into a long, took 4 days to get there, 4 days to get back, and so we got to see a lot of the country. We mostly went at night for a long. That's a long story. After the first day, we mostly went at night, so we didn't get to see some of the things I would have liked to have seen. But overall, it was still very interesting to see the Arch in St. Louis, and or at least drive by it. We didn't get to stop.
Look there.
Well, no, I mean it's big enough.
You just
from a
missed it.
distance. You can just you can appreciate it for a minute, or you get a couple of minutes.
It's not that far from here.
It is not that far from here. We went by it when we went to.
I told him I wanted to take him up in it, but he said I don't want to go up in it.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
That's what
Yeah.
I think too.
We've actually been there twice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a claustrophobic person by nature necessarily, but it just seems like getting into a small thing and I
It's
don't know.
kind of small enclosure, but still.
not exactly on my
It's a different way to go up. The chairs is a different.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm not a height person, but it was a
You
really.
didn't scream much this time.
No.
It was okay.
Yeah, but you remember when I visited you in Toronto and we went on, at least Christian would, when we went to the CN Tower, standing on the glass where you could see straight down, and all the kids were jumping on it, and I was freaking
Well, yeah,
out. even
you
though
had-
I know it's super thick, and but I was like, don't stop doing that.
I don't think I
I
want
basically
to do that.
ran out there, you took a picture of me, and I ran back.
Hmm.
I was like, that's good, do that.
That's like the Grand Canyon thing. I wouldn't want to go out on that thing.
The little bridge on
yeah.
the little...
I want to go to the Grand Canyon, but I don't want to walk out on that bridge.
We actually went to the Grand Canyon.
I remember.
I did. I made a video for you actually that time, Greg. Remember?
Yes, I remember watching that video. It was very cool.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
This is a special edition, especially for Fofo.
Grand Canyon edition.
Yes. So it's very beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So let's quick show you this part. And along with the box, the list of the product comes five
Fun facts about. Basically, it looks like it's about United States in general.
Let's see if you know about those things, because this time is more spread out.
Yeah, it's not just one state.
Or
Okay.
let's see what's gonna be.
So let me read out you one of them.
Oh my god.
So Oregon and New Jersey are the only states that you cannot pump your own gas at. Remember to tip your attendant kindly.
Really?
I
Right.
wonder if that's true still. I can't believe that they don't have like convenience store gas pumps.
That's weird. I mean, I've been to New Jersey, but I guess I didn't get gas there. So.
We never. So we're gonna pick. We didn't open the box completely, so we're gonna put the hand there to see what comes out from it.
Yeah. So we also have this instructions about the food. So I could tell you what the item is.
Oh, there's a map. Oh, that's the.
So the first item up for bids is Chesapeake Gab Route 11 potato chips.
Ever heard about?
So I've never heard of these chips.
No.
I don't think I have
Oh,
either.
they're kettle chips. It says kettle.
Uh-oh.
That Route
Why?
11, that's not familiar to me.
No.
Okay, so it's Chesapeake crab.
They are crab flavored.
So the spicy, briny taste that makes crab so delicious is now captured in chip form from Virginia. Old by, am I right?
Oh,
So this is from Virginia.
I won't be able to do this because I don't do seafood, anything.
I don't like seafood either, but
I'm gonna try.
I will try.
Ooh.
Does it say it have Old Bay seasoning?
Okay,
Yeah, I think you.
they just smell like chips.
Okay.
Look like
Old
chips.
Bay is a special seasoning in Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland, Virginia.
So they're supposed to be spicy. Another thing that I'm not too crazy about.
Neither.
When I see the crab,
Okay.
I'd probably try those, even though they were.
I have a feeling it's just about probably about the Old Bay seasoning. It's not probably about the crab.
So it's a retarded effect, meaning, oh boy.
Oh, it's starting to hit you now.
Spicy.
Okay. It has
When
a
you
delay.
first bite into it, it's okay, and then, oh boy.
I have to
It's
drink
really
a drink of water
spicy.
because of that.
So
You're
shall
making him have to drink the water just because of your description.
I know, it got to me.
It's good or bad? How many golden fluffies?
Honestly, you might like it because of the fact you like barbecue chips, spicy chips, but
Spicy.
it even says salty and spicy, but it says it contains no seafood.
Yeah, I didn't think it would have.
Ooh, it says contains no seafood.
Ah.
Do you want to try?
Okay, here we go.
They're kettle cooked potatoes.
Yeah, those but we have long known about kettle cooked potato chips, but
So technically, you might like it because you like spicy or barbecue.
We actually have some Old Bay seasoning in there.
in our cupboard.
Yeah, so far nothing happened.
Well,
coming.
it just shows the difference between your two palates. You can obviously handle it.
Yeah, but neither of us really like spicy.
Now I feel in the background something coming. This is okay.
So it's okay. And so out of 5 fluffy coins, what would you give it?
True. Being kind.
I'd give it 2 out of 5.
Okay.
Consider we don't like.
Okay.
Just
so-
the idea, even the idea of if they say there's no seafood, just the idea in the packet. It's already.
So this is a candy bar. It's called Idaho Spud.
Oh my gosh.
Never heard of that either.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be in trouble if they're super regional like that.
So
Is it made out of potatoes?
yeah, because Spud is potatoes. So it says the candy bar that put Idaho on the map. That's a stretch, but the fluffy.
Ooh.
So it's perfect for us. It's fluffy. Chocolatey flavor infused with coconut flakes is heavenly.
So it's kind of supposed to look like a potato, I guess.
Probably they're using the fact that it's from Idaho, and Idaho is where potatoes are popular.
Right.
Did
Well,
you know
I
that?
have a feeling it's going to be like a Mounds bar, basically coconut with a chocolate outside, but
I think you may be right.
but
It's supposed to look like
a potato.
Like a baked potato, maybe.
Ooh, this looks good.
Oh wow. That's a bit messy.
This is gonna be messy.
It's
Oh, okay.
looks like
Got
something else.
coconut on the outside there. Okay.
Yeah, there's coconut.
Tension. Looks good.
Let's see what the inside looks like up close.
It's oops. It's very flaky.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The color doesn't show very well. It's
It's very coconutty.
browny.
I'm a big fan of coconut. I think I'd like it.
We like coconut.
I like coconut, and it's supposed to be fluffy. So
I like it. It's pretty good. This inside is
there's a chocolatey flavor infused.
it's interesting. The inside it's not creamy. It's
Like nougat or something.
yeah. It's very cool. You just keep following everything.
Yeah.
So I should finish that later.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Give 4 fluffy.
I give it 3.
Shocking.
I like coconut, but I don't know. The inside is not. I'm not really a chocolatey type person.
I don't even understand you right now.
I was gonna say.
No, I like chocolate. I like caramel better, but I'm not the kind of guy who goes crazy with chocolate.
Actually, I'm kind of like that. I will often pick like whatever, like even if we're getting like something even like a shake. I like a strawberry shake, not a chocolate shake.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I get strawberry or vanilla, or if you get a choice,
I don't know. Maybe
banana is my
controversial,
first
but
choice.
vanilla shakes are pointless. But
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're kind of basic, but I really like banana shakes.
ooh, well, yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had
Oh, wow.
access
I'd
to.
like to have a banana.
That's not
shake.
something we run across.
Wendell's Wonder Whip.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I like the chocolate. It's cool. It's different. Very different than what I had before.
Ooh, another chocolate. You are gonna like this for sure.
I'm good now.
So it's Marsha's homemade premium quality Buckeyes. Have you heard them?
I think. No, I wonder.
That's what I brought.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Huh.
So it's chocolate and smooth, creamy peanut butter.
Okay.
We can have one with you.
I was gonna say we can.
Yeah.
Try one. Let me have one of those.
So there are 3 pieces in this here.
I went a little crazy. There's a lot more.
No, I
to
got a few.
So it says they might literally resemble a Buckeyes, a
Mhm.
buck's eye, but these chocolatey peanut butter balls from Ohio are so creamy they melt in your mouth.
Mhm.
Never had a buck's eye before, I guess.
A Buckeye is a like a. I'm not sure.
Actually,
That's a real thing. It looks like a nut or something.
Okay. Is that what they're
Yours
supposed to be
seems
resembling?
bigger.
Yeah, they're supposed to be resembling a
Almost like
Buckeye.
a chestnut or something. It looks like
Yeah.
a chestnut look.
So just smelling it, you could really smell the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much peanut butter, guys.
I'm
but
not really watch it. It's very
Since I am,
It's good.
They're good, but the peanut butter, like in a Reese's peanut butter cup, is much better.
The reason why I chose them, because you asked us to grab a couple of things, is, I'm from Massachusetts, and hard to find state-specific candy here from there. But since I moved here, I think I've heard of these before, but since I moved here and I discovered them, I really, really like them. But a lot of times they're only really available around the holidays, but I did find some now. And they are delicious. And as far as the Reese's peanut butter cups are delicious and the best.
mm-hmm.
But and a lot of times if you have other chocolate candies with peanut butter, I'm not a big fan.
By the way, the texture of the peanut butter is similar to the chocolate of the previous one we had.
Oh, okay.
Which you described.
yeah.
But you stole my thunder. I was so excited. I was going to say, here's this thing, but now you already know.
But in a way, this is really good because we get to share it
Yes, had
at
together.
the same time.
Yeah, I like that. That we were able to taste the same
Yes.
thing you were.
Yay. I love these, but of course, see, we got a nice big one.
But you only had 3 in that package?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
3 in one small packet.
That's what, about 12 of those there?
I think this one's about 12.
Okay.
They put
I like
layers. Yeah, I think they're pretty good.
How much can you buy a package of 12 for?
It's a little expensive. This is U.S. dollars, of course. It was about $4.99. I don't know, probably a little less than that, but it's over $4 for 12.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's still a little. It's a little pricey, I think. But
But
it's
not
not
me.
much. You can buy one with I think 6 in it or something, and it's still almost $3. So economically speaking, you might as well just buy this one. You're going to get more.
True.
True.
Sorry.
But
I'm
no
almost
myself,
wrong way.
I would eat everything
Yeah, he would probably
fast.
eat it
It
in
wouldn't
one
last long
sitting.
with me.
Oh, I could totally house these if I wanted to. But I'm trying to be good. I'm going to move them away now.
Yeah, stay away.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, the difference between this and the previous one, that this one is the one bigger. I guess it tastes more, but it's the same idea.
Okay, so
boy.
how many
Oh.
fluffy coins?
Not 4. I could say even the 5 yet. Who knows?
I'd give it a 4.
I give it a 4. It's a solid. It's good. It's really good. It's not.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god! Like, oh my god! I have to get every one of these in existence, and
No, it's
And I would give it. Can I give half ones?
you can. You did it before.
So I'd give it a 3.5. For me, that's pretty high. Okay, so the next thing,
Oh, that I know.
I think we
Got
know
a
this.
moon pie?
Yes.
that's a black
New
and white
York?
cookie.
Oh.
It's from New York,
Mm.
and it's called Joey's Black and White. So once
copyright.
again, it's fluffy. So these soft and fluffy cookies from New York will put you in one Empire state of mind. Separate the sides or eat them as one. It's all up to you.
I remember this from the first trip to New York
Mhm.
15 years ago. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I really like it.
I've had them before. He's never had one.
I haven't. But Jerry Seinfeld says you have to eat the black and the white together.
The key to eating a black and white cookie, Elaine, is you want to get some black and some white in each bite. Nothing mixes better than vanilla and chocolate.
Okay,
So it's pretty big size for a cookie.
the good news.
Yeah, they're quite large.
It's pretty large.
There's a good amount. I'm happy. You're gonna have lots of sweet later.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece where I can have both
A
the
bite.
white and the black.
Yeah, inside is just
Yeah, it's very cakey.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to say, Greg described them as being very cakey.
there's the sugar on the top and
Yeah, I honestly, they're good. They're fine for me personally. I don't have a emotional connection to them or anything. You know, like I know people who grew up in New York really love them. I think they're okay. They're good, but I don't get overly excited about getting one or anything.
they're good. I did fart again. I'll do fart today. It's a fart day for me.
Can you actually taste chocolate in the chocolate frosting? Because the ones I've had, I feel like you almost don't really taste chocolate. It's
No,
not very intense. It's just kind of sugary.
yeah, it's more sugary than chocolate, I think.
It's more of a look more than a taste.
By
Yeah.
describing it as cakey, I would think the cakiness would overpower the icing.
Well,
or
cakey,
whatever.
it's not overly sweet. It's just, but I know because we described it as a cookie. I didn't want you to think it was crispy.
Mhm.
You know, it's
I mean, just judging by sight, I would have thought that it was like cakey.
it's cakey.
Okay.
A cakey cookie.
Yeah, the chocolate is just a bit of texture. You feel the chocolate a bit more, maybe smooth. Maybe
The fact that the color.
yeah.
So I give it a 3.5.
Oh my God! I'm the 4th day. He's at 3.5 day.
I mean,
Wow.
he's being
What would you give it on your remembrance?
on my remembrance of it. I give it a 3.
See, I gave it more than great. Okay, this box doesn't seem to be as busy or as full as the other boxes we've received.
Which is funny because the U.S. is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah. So this is called Better Made Special Barbecue Flavored Potato Chips since 1930. So these spicy, again it's
There you go.
spicy,
No, they're barbecue.
sweet chips from Michigan are more than just an average barbecue chip. Michiganders? I've never heard that. So if you're from Michigan, you're a Michigander. Insisted they be included.
So there's someone involved who said you have to put those in.
Like most bags of chips, it feels like it's a lot of air.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a
My
lot.
biggest complaint about chips.
I go from sweet to savory again. To see how much you don't plan the thing, you don't know. Oops. So this is
It's
the
definitely barbecue.
a little more confidence than the other one.
Yeah, definitely.
The good thing about this one is it's not as hot as the other one.
But I feel this more than the crab one. I feel spicier than the crab. The crab didn't feel as much. But it's okay. Nothing.
It's okay. It's nothing
It's like
special.
any.
It could be any chips from any place.
Yeah.
Sorry, people from Michigan.
Oh, it's interesting. They're neighbors here.
Yeah.
I was
But
going to say, when we went there, they have the Upper Peninsula and then the big part of Michigan. And if you were from the Upper Peninsula, you were called a Youper. And if you were below the Upper Peninsula, you were called a Troll. That's what they call the people up there.
Troll.
Yes, people from Michigan will know what all that is. Well, I was going to say, I went there back in 2008. That was one of my most favorite places to visit was Michigan.
oh,
We've been a few times.
it's been a while.
It's been
Especially
about
the
5
Henry
years.
Ford Museum.
Oh yeah, and that was a big Polish community in Detroit that went to a Polish restaurant, a Hungarian
Yeah.
restaurant there, in a Mexican too.
Yeah, we went there for a bear event
Yeah,
one time.
That's where they had those pasties.
Mhm.
The pasties.
pasties.
Like a Polish. And is it Polish? Then?
I don't know,
Doesn't matter.
but they have pasties up there. They're big. That's a big thing.
It's like
Hand pie.
it's a hand pie with meat in it usually.
Before we go, I would give that 3.
I'm gonna do 3. It's okay. It's nothing. We're gonna Oh my God, I missed that. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you sign up for SnackCrate, you have a choice of getting a drink or no drink. So we decided to go for the drink. So this is called the original Alex 8.
So
Oh, Ale 8.
Okay,
Now that's big here in Kentucky.
that's huge.
Or Ale 8.
Yes.
Yeah, but well, okay. So does it say ale 8 and then there's a 1, right?
Ale 8-1.
Right. So
Here. Fizzy with a touch of ginger. The zesty soda from Kentucky
Yes.
is a great thirst quencher or maybe a chaser.
It's really big in more in eastern Kentucky, but here lately they've started selling it here at locally.
Okay. And it's interesting to mention it's established in 1926.
That is very Kentucky.
that is, yeah. I never had that anywhere until I moved here. It's essentially
They
just
also
like
have,
ginger ale.
Yes.
I mean, it's good. It's
It's
a
kind
good
of like
one,
a
but
flat ginger ale.
that's
that's kind of rude.
Well, it is, but they also have cherry flavored now.
Mhm.
That's a
Yep.
new thing.
And every once in a while, an orange one as well. It's a limited thing.
I like it okay, but it's not like something I would go out of my way to get. But
all the times been to Kentucky, never heard.
No? It's
Don't they call it a late one though? A late one. It's
that's what you said.
oh, is that what?
I was called
What
it
do you-
Ale 8.
Whatever.
It's hard to.
A late.
it tastes like ginger ale.
That's what
Yeah.
I said. It basically tastes like ginger ale.
It's like your typical Canada Dry.
Canada Dry is better than that.
That's true. I have to
I'm
agree
sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
does have Canada in the title.
If you live in Kentucky, don't go after his please.
Yeah, don't tell him where we live, please. We don't need that. We don't
Especially
need that.
nowadays, things are so.
Things are very touchy, okay?
Yeah.
So
Sensitive.
it's good to try something from Kentucky since you're from Kentucky.
Mhm.
But
And I have had that, so I can rate it, and I would rate it a 3.5.
I'd give it a
Okay.
solid 3.5. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. It's just not something. I'll still take a root beer.
yeah, I would still take a root beer
Me
or
too.
ginger ale or
Let me be very specific. A
Or
Barks
even
root
a
beer,
cream soda.
or even a cream soda.
Well, 3.5 for me too. It's okay. It's
But it's a good palate cleanser for you.
true.
true.
After
I opt to have the drink because I like the regional drinks.
So this is called elk jerky. It's chewy and satisfying. These elk jerky sticks are from New Mexico, and they're packed with great flavor and protein.
I see here. I've seen it before, but I never felt interested.
Well, it sells pretty. I mean, I'm not know about elk jerky, but jerky like beef jerky, turkey jerky, or whatever, sells pretty well down here. People like it, but it's not for me.
I'll try it.
I mean, it's not going to hurt you or anything. It's just not my favorite.
No.
I'm wondering how spicy, not spicy, but that usually they tend to have a little bit of a kick.
Like I found plastic or something. It's very funny. I have a
Very
wire.
salty, I'm sure.
They're very salty usually, and then that type, they're long flat types you can kind of get that are more like not bacon, but like how you'd picture bacon to be, and then they have the ones that are more like the stick, and those are a little bit chewy and weird.
Very chewy.
Yeah.
And the flavor changes because tasting new things.
It's okay.
Well, some people would say that's a good thing. You're getting a lot of experience, something different. It's not just one thing, but
I don't know. I'll give 2. I mean,
I give it 2.5.
you might eat the rest.
I'll probably end up eating the rest.
well, yeah, you don't want to let it go to waste.
Yeah, do the peanut butter. He does that. Good choice. Good change.
This is prickly pears cactus. It's cactus candy.
But the camera is kind of.
That's Greg's.
Okay, now when you asked about this and you said asked us to do this, I said I told him, I said, I wonder if there'll be cactus candy. Now, obviously, that's not from Massachusetts, but when we went across country on the trip I was telling you about, we were in Arizona and went to like I can't remember where it was. It was like a gas station convenience store, and they had it there. And for some reason, my brain was thinking, "Oh, it's cactus. I'm not going to eat that." But it was really good. It's like from the cactus juice, and it's sweetened. Oh,
Didn't we see that it was related to like a Howard Johnson's or something?
well, I think it was a Stuckey's.
Stuckey's.
Stuckey's like a chain, but I don't. That's not where I got that. But it's delicious.
I never had it before.
I think you'll like it because cactus candy, they're small jelly gummies. So he likes gummies from Arizona, made from real prickly pear cactus.
I'd like to see what
They're
it tastes
small.
like.
I was telling him I would love to have some again. So you can put it in a box and send it to me.
They're small, tangy, and sweet, which makes them the perfect snack on the go.
They're really. I think it's sweet and has a fruity flavor, but it's not exactly like other things you've had. So.
Okay, so it comes in a square.
Oh.
With sugar dusted, right?
It's sugar, right? Looks very sugary.
Just one.
Only
one?
one. But
Wow.
That's cheap.
I
know.
To sell those for individually.
I don't know.
It's nice and red in the middle.
Yep. I think it's colored, but just to look.
Bleeding.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it should be green for cactus, right?
it's
It's
interesting.
the flavor though, and the red fits the way it has a berry-ish type flavor.
It's kind of sour, right?
It has a little sourness to it. I think that's why they coat it in the sugar to get it to kind of
I
counteract
do
that.
like this.
I like it.
Yeah, isn't it good?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 4.
Oh,
I would definitely give it a 4 from my memory, but I'm telling you, that was like 25 years ago. So I haven't
The
had
4.5. It's good. It's there's the chewy, but there's the sugar that gets mixed. There's so many things. It's the difference, the jerky, but that's the way.
Okay, so let's ask another fun fact.
okay.
And interestingly enough, it's about beef jerky. Beef jerky, one of the most popular road trip snacks in the U.S., was first created by the Native Americans. They called it charqui, or burned meat.
Okay.
They say so.
Yeah, it's like
They
it's
do
one of
sell
those.
it a
It's
lot
one of
of-
those things that you're just gonna go, oh, burned meat.
They definitely sell that in convenience stores.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sounding. Well, I mean, even in Massachusetts, which is you can get jerky. I mean, it's just not as probably as big there as it would be here.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had elk jerky.
But I should think about this. The
Yeah, I love it.
cactus.
I love
It's
it.
cool,
I
actually.
think that's
It's
almost
tasty
like what
there.
that almost the I distinctly remember the packaging. It was just like a plastic bag, but it had like a cardboard, kind of top you pulled off, and that's kind of what it looked like. It was yellow green, and it said like cactus candy, and
Yeah,
it was
I like
good.
It's good. I want to have that. That's something to remember later.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that myself.
Okay, so the next one is called Goo Goo.
Oh,
Google.
yeah, that's a
Goo Goo
Kentucky
Cluster.
A Goo Goo Cluster.
Well, a southern thing.
So it's peanut, caramel, and marshmallow
Okay, I'm good.
nougat covered in milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Those are all big down here. And
So ooey gooey candy clusters from Tennessee,
Google.
filmed with caramel, peanuts, and marshmallow and coated in chocolate.
Can't go wrong with that.
yeah,
I've never had one.
I have.
Get the Google.
I've
Sound?
heard of them. I have heard of them, but I've never had one.
I've heard babies go goo goo.
Google. That looks good. That sounds good to me. Comparing.
That's an old timey snack too. I mean, that's probably from the 20s or something like that.
Surprisingly, it doesn't say when. Like the others, they mention how long they've been around.
How long they've been in business?
To me,
He's gonna
once I
Google
get it
right
out,
now.
it kind of looks like a turtles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except no caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a nutty
Hey,
thing, and
I can see leaking. The
what does it say?
how inside is.
Yeah.
It says created in 1912.
Wow.
I know it was old.
Maybe not that company, but the dessert, the candy itself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Although that looks like the bag for the one you did
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is definitely like a 4.
It's a 5 to me. It's so good.
Good.
It kind of
It's
tastes
so rich.
like one of those chocolate bars, like O. Henry.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Those in
good.
forever, though.
Actually, I'm going to give it a 4.5.
It's going higher here.
If you wait a couple minutes, it'll be a 5.
Okay,
So I give it a 4.
the bad news, there's only one. As you find
know.
something
I
lost.
know, they only give you one of those things. I guess they're assuming it's just for one person.
I know. It's so unfair.
So they wrap it in this, and here's the sticker I was talking about earlier.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah, it talks about the different places on the way. So let's look at Aunt Sally's Creole pralines since 1935. So they're handmade from New Orleans.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they
It's going
say.
south here.
Well, I mean, I know what they are. I've never heard of that brand or anything, but
So these treats from Louisiana are a stretchy cluster of buttery caramel and crunchy pecans.
Okay.
it's going to
And
be
they
like the other thing.
warning.
Marshmallow.
Yes.
Don't forget to bring a toothpick.
Oh,
I
but
say those are probably more like a turtle, I think.
Yeah.
they're gonna
Lots
be,
of caramel.
it's funny because the box from Germany have some like a little sandwich
Yeah.
with salami. Here's just or a snack or there's
It's a very strong smell.
there's a different texture.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
It looks bigger than the Goo Goo Cluster. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is.
But the texture is funny. Was that the toffee or not toffee?
Taffy
Toffee.
or molasses or
Yeah, it's probably very chewy,
yeah.
which is why you need a toothpick.
I like it.
I still prefer Goo Goo. Goo
Goo Goo number 1.
Okay.
and the cactus.
I like the cactus.
Fluffies go Goo Goo over Goo Goo.
That's good. Too sweet, maybe. Very sweet. This
Yeah.
one.
It's really good. Luckily, there's some more for later.
I do like 4. It's fine.
Okay, I would give it a 4.
See, got better now.
Okay, so this one,
Oh, no.
we actually had this in the Hawaii one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's premium Hawaiian jerky with lemon salt.
So
So we tried it already.
He did.
I was brave enough to try it. I'm not really a tuna person. So we're not going to try this one this time.
he keeps teasing
I
us.
would try it, but
Well, I would try it myself too.
Each year, about 53% of American families embark on a road trip every year.
Yes, except for 2020.
except for 2020.
Okay, so the last thing, it's another peanut buttery. So it's called Abba Zaba.
I have heard of those. I don't think I've ever had one, but I'm familiar with their brand.
Salty peanut butter coated inside a thick layer of chewy, sweet taffy. The perfect flavor balance exists. Thank you,
Actually, I think you
California.
can get those at Cracker Barrel.
So apparently this is from California.
Another chewy toffee, like the other one.
I was going to say, there's a lot of peanut butter, there's a lot of caramel, there's, in these boxes.
Luckily, we don't have an allergy to peanuts.
Maybe just 2 ingredients. 2 things. They're very similar, apparently, the what they chose.
Yeah, this is
It wasn't
interesting.
Yeah,
very.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's similar thing. Jerkies and caramel, basically.
Huh?
Or peanut butter.
I've
Caramel
never
chocolate
seen
peanut
anything
butter.
like this.
Whoa.
That's
That's
different.
It's what?
It still looks like it's got the paper on it.
I know. I should have something. No, apparently it's really that.
what's taffy? They said taffy plus peanut butter. So
Taffy surrounding peanut butter.
That's so weird. Color.
That looks really strange.
I bet if you bite on that, it's gonna pull.
It looks like probably glue. It looks kind of like glue.
You go first.
It's gonna pull.
No, it didn't. I thought it would really have a pull to it.
Looks so weird. Looks like a plastic.
Feels like they say, here's a candy that looks like plastic. Why would anyone want that?
That's stuff kids would eat.
It's very chewy.
I'm eating plastic like a.
This is gonna take a while.
That's better. And I feel the peanut butter. This is strange for sure.
It's very.
Now you're making me need
different.
to take a drink.
I don't know what to say.
It's very different. I've never had anything like this before.
That is something.
And white.
Right.
It looks like plastic.
I feel like when you bite, you think you're biting a straw or something.
The texture is so weird.
But then you start getting more chewy as you bite. That gets better. That you forget the white.
Yeah. I'd give it a 2.5, 3.
3.5 is interesting. But looking at this like that, like ooh.
Yeah, if I was just in a store and I just saw what it looks like, I probably wouldn't pick it up.
No, that's why it's wrapped and with
That's why it's
flashy colors.
Right, that's why the wrapping is actually not see-through.
Yes, I guess.
Right, exactly. Because you'd be like, nope, we're not selling any of that.
No surprise.
No,
That's
Seems like
weird.
they could color it any color they wanted. If it's this white, they can
Kind of
set.
reminded me of a taxi cab, the yellow and the black.
Oh, you mean on the
Yeah,
wrapper?
it's so weird. It's just nothing inside. It's very weird.
I'd probably give it a 3.
Oh, see, Eric is a late. He always goes and he waits a bit and then it goes up.
It's like inflation.
Give him like a minute and he becomes kinder. Everything becomes kinder in time. All of a sudden,
It's not that bad. It just takes a while to get used to and the look.
And that's a weird look.
Yeah. So there are 2 more items on the fun facts.
Okay.
Yosemite National Park in California is the oldest national park. It also contains the 3 out of 10 of the United States' tallest waterfalls.
I've been there.
I haven't.
We haven't. I've never been
It's
to
a
it.
very pretty place. That's the place with Half Dome and El Capitan, the 2 not mountains, but structures that people like to climb up.
An average road trip across the United States can last up between 2,500 to 3,500 miles and takes about 4 days.
I can attest to that. I can attest to that. It was about 4. It was 4 nights we drove. It was crazy. I would much prefer to take. I mean, you can do it in 4 days. I recommend you take more time.
Yeah, I would. It's about your cakes or Kentucky things. What else you have?
Yeah.
Well, you stole one of mine, but
Sorry.
and that was my big Kentucky thing. The only other, I really searched for something that wasn't. Well, I mean, I don't even know. This could be national. But it's basically there's nothing special about it in the sense of they're basically just fruit, jellies. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Just like the cactus candy.
kind of like the cactus candy, it's covered with sugar. But for me, I used to eat them when I was like a little kid. Well, I don't know how little, maybe 10, 12 years old. Back in Massachusetts, they had them in like the bulk candy. You could just kind of get a bunch, put them in a bag, and I love them. The flavors are just a little different. That's all. I mean, it's not like I think this is technically like grapefruit. Oops, I'm sorry, the camera's really messing me up here. And then like there's like a darker red one. This is the best one.
I'd probably like
when I
darker red.
when I get one, I always save those for last. Until a bunch. Like a lime one, an orange,
The
and,
rainbow.
and a lemon.
Anything that's cherry is my favorite.
Yeah, but it's not. This technically would not be qualified as cherry, but they're very good. And I'm gonna open one up. I'm afraid I didn't want to so I'll just give you a better look. So it's what you would expect: a jelly candy
Yeah.
with sugar, and I didn't tear one.
It looks like it's very cactus.
It looks like the cactus.
Okay,
Also, it reminds me of the lava, the inside of the lava Haribo.
I really
It
like
tastes
these.
more like raspberry.
It does. I like these, but I would definitely take the cactus candy. That's how good that is. Because it's different. These are just good. They just remind me of my childhood a little bit. And they come in like a little container in the store around here. They're about this big. Yeah, I have to be careful. So I eat a whole bunch of those. Really quickly. But yeah, and then so I picked something like this. It reminds me of Massachusetts, even though I got it here. And then the Buckeyes.
Marsha.
So good. Yeah, no,
Good.
this particular brand must be very big. Since 1984, it's not even that big.
The candy I liked was from Richardson's in Massachusetts.
When he came to visit me, there's about 10 minutes from my house. There's a place that makes chocolate there. They've actually been featured on the Food Network because one of the chefs said their turtles were one of the best things she ever ate.
But the thing I liked were the Halloween stuff because they had a chocolate witch and peanut butter covered chocolate pumpkins.
Just the shape of pumpkin. Actual pumpkins.
Yes, just look like pumpkins.
But they would have, they'd have holiday shapes and stuff like that. But it was just really expensive. But it's really, really good.
It's great.
I mean, other than that, everything I looked at is like, well, that's like, everyone knows what a Reese's peanut butter cup is. Everyone knows what a Mounds is. Everyone knows whatever. And, things I enjoy.
Milky Way.
Yes. Well, we have our Halloween candy.
Yes.
Milky
He
Way.
grabbed some.
Kit Kat.
Well, that was upside down, but yeah. Doesn't matter. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Kit Kat. There it is.
And unfortunately, in America, this is all we get, except for maybe like a mint one.
Mounds.
I need someone to go to Disney World, to the Japan in Epcot, to get me the green tea one.
I don't know why they don't
Kit
sell
Kats.
the different flavored Kit Kats here.
Those are really good.
The only one that we had that was unusual here recently was apple pie. It tastes like apple pie, but it wasn't nothing
But
exciting.
it was like chemical apple pie.
You like the most? What was
Out of the candies, I like the Goo Goo. I think I like the Auntie Sally's Creole pralines.
Oh, Sally. For me, Goo Goo and
Cactus?
cactus.
Yeah, me too. Goo Goo and the cactus are the number one choice.
I really am excited that was in there because I literally said, because to me it's such a thing that even though I'm not from that area, it's such a area specific thing, and I hoped it made the box.
And also the white things are weird, but it's an interesting experience.
The white thing. That's all you just call it now. The white thing.
Abba Zaba.
No, even now touching, it's like, damn, it's a kind of
different.
scrape thing. I don't know. It's
very
interesting.
different.
Well, I think that the core of the box is more the thought I'll try, and in this case, when you have friends, people you know, or get the experience, I think that's makes more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that I'd had some of those things. Again, I thought, I said, I'm not going to know any of these things. And it didn't start out so promising, but then.
Yeah.
And ironically, you had the one there with you.
It's still here. It won't be for long, but it will be.
Half an hour later, there'll be no more.
Oh yeah.
Was good for you? Was good experience.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to, even for us, to learn some other American things that we hadn't heard of.
That was it. So many sweets.
Yes. Lots of peanut butter.
We ask SnackCrate, please don't send seafood, but they say they they don't choose.
Yeah.
They don't separate. It'd be a nice suggestion. A fourth box. If you don't like certain things of seafood,
Yeah.
they
Or,
don't send.
especially this one, there were a lot of peanuts. So
If you're allergic,
luckily
can't
we
do
don't
anything.
have a peanut allergy.
But so it was a fun experience. I'd like to thank our dear friends Ron and Greg.
Yes, thank you so much.
Owensboro, Kentucky. Always a pleasure. And we like this experience here, stories, even in their case, because many states, they didn't know many of them, but it was good for them. They learned new things too, like we did. It was a cool experience. And show the box. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, with the box also came this, it's wrapped in a paper. It's gonna fall there. Uy, almost have an accident here. So it comes with this. It's wrapped like this. In this case, Route
it's really great
66.
sticker.
And they have like a map, some things about the place. Here you go.
Some suggestions of places to visit.
You're from the West. Do you know any of these snacks or these candies? Have you had those before? Or from one of the states that you mentioned during the video, have you had those things, or do you agree? Or do you think there's something more interesting for your state to be in this box?
Yeah. Have you been on a road trip?
Yes. And if for another state that's not in this box, what should we have? What should represent your state?
Yes. Please write down in the comments below.
Yes, love to hear from you. It was a good experience. And looking forward to hear from the next box. Who knows what's going to be? And like we say, don't forget to subscribe, like our videos. We also have another channel, the Bears in Excess channel, for our events, but we have a segment, a show called the Bears in Excess Show. We have some interviews, more LGBTQ, TSG content. Interview many, I know we're gay, surprise. So we interview people, the community, guys, many interesting stories, many different words. So check it out.
Yeah, please.
And the most important is
Stay fluffy.